County Jail for interfering with the police in the performance of their duty.
You're issuing me a formal threat under
So
color
you have
of law.
been advised.
What is your name and badge number?
I am Chief Kevin Howe, and you have been advised 1280.
What's your badge?
So if you interfere with my officers again, you will be arrested. Now you have been advised.
Accused me of
now get in your vehicle and exit the premises.
Yeah, call back or what?
Threatened me with arrest because I didn't want to stand on the sidewalk. This is crazy, man. And this is what we got to deal with in our community. All right, the guys probably did something they ain't supposed to.
Welcome to Mr. Rights, where your rights matter and the truth always stands with you. Every day we uncover how the law works outside the courtroom, where real encounters happen. From ID refusal to unlawful stops, we break it down so you know your power. No hype, just your rights, real cases, and real knowledge. Hit subscribe, because knowing is the first step to standing your ground.
That looks to be a park. Yeah, about how far out would you say that 45-mile-an-hour sign is?
What's that?
About how far out would you say that 45-mile-an-hour speed limit sign is?
I don't have any idea how far it is without measuring it.
Formally measuring it?
Yeah, why is that?
Have you done so?
I'm not Public Works.
Yeah, neither am I, but I'm just curious, and I'm curious about what the statutes are, because I know it's normal for traffic to speed up in sight of the sign, especially when they're a block away.
The law is that you cannot speed up until you go past the sign. I'm Kevin Howe, the Chief of Police of Surrey. How are you?
Oh, hi. I'm Melissa Ferris.
Okay.
Basically, I'm kind of a person that believes in police accountability.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think much of being harassed or well, I just don't think much of it. By the way, do you guys have computers in your cars? Are you required to use your radios when you're driving?
We can use our radios when we're driving, correct.
Are you...
Ma'am, I'm not here to interview you. But I am going to give you some advice.
Interview me?
I'm familiar with you. That I'm going to give you some advice right now.
You're familiar with me as to how?
I review every citation that's issued. I see you were just issued a couple citations by the city of Surrey. Mm-hmm. So I am going to advise you, you pulled your vehicle in front of one of our patrol cars the other day in front of it. And I'm going to let you know, if you do that again and interfere with one of my officers in the performance of their duty, I have ordered them.
How have I interfered with your police officer?
You're
threatening
interfere,
me, sir. I want a name and a badge number.
I am telling you that if you interfere with my officers
again,
is
that your name?
You will be arrested and hauled into the Ward County Jail for interfering with the police in the performance of their duty.
You're issuing me a formal threat under
so
color
you have
law.
been advised.
What is your name and badge number?
I am Chief Kevin Howe, and you have been advised 1280.
What's your badge number?
So if you interfere with my officers again, you will be arrested. Now you have been advised.
Accused me of
now get in your vehicle and exit the premises.
This is a public area. Do you have,
you interfere with my officers again when they are parked and we are talking, you come up and interfere, you will be arrested.
I'm in a public area. You're threatening me with arrest for filming.
Have a good day, ma'am. You will be arrested.
Sir, you're in violation of the law. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled repeatedly.
And see how far that gets you.
No, you go ahead and talk to the city attorney. You're in a public area. This is a taxpayer area. It does not say private property. I can come up and film you if you're conversing with your officers. The law says so.
My officers again, you will be
I am not interfering with your police officers, sir. If you got a psychiatric issue, you go ahead and seek professional help. But you have to obey the law when you're in that uniform.
Have a good day, ma'am. You interfere with my officers again, you will be arrested. You have been warned.
233 BUK. Ma'am, there's no sign that says I cannot park there. You go ahead and tow yourself. Number 2. And by the way, I'd like a name and a badge number if you're issuing threats against my person and property. Talk about a tin pot dictatorship. You go ahead and harass me in that manner. Yeah, there are 0 no trespassing signs. What bothers me is a lot of these judges, they just issue a blank check. I'm definitely going to have to find out who the municipal judge is if they're in my voting district and who's paying for their electric campaign. Our politicians are the best that can be bought, and it's disturbing to know who's bought them. You take a look at family court. It used to be $1,000 to try to get your kid back from social services if they stole them. Nowadays, it's running up into the hundreds of thousands. They say that the judges are doing it, and there's good money in garnishing parents' wages. So the debt collectors are in on it too. There was a great news story that broke, except it was horrendous in nature. A couple of judges basically bought a reform or a child's prison thing, got the one that was in existence closed, and then sentenced every child they could to that prison thing so they could make money. It was the most brutal thing. Address 407. The speed limit 45-mile-an-hour sign is right there. And that man threatened me for simply walking up and filming him in a public area. God help us. To quote DC Talk's lyrics, what have we become? But I'm pretty sure they back the blue too, because they've been told it's a moral thing. And they wonder why people are leaving the churches in droves. How can you call yourself a Christian and back this stuff? All I did was have the good manners to call my chiropractor. See, right there's the senior center. And technically they're right. That's part of my thing. I've been working, you get into a habit when you're following traffic to speed up when they do, to slow down when they do. But it's normal behavior for people to speed up within sight of that sign. Of course, it does look more distant on camera. I'm going to go ahead and get a couple stills. And I don't know what to say. Pastor Arthur's right. This is a gulag mentality. It's good to revere the law, but I put no one at risk. These things are turning into nothing more than traps.
A quiet afternoon in the city of Surrey, where over 60% of the population is above 50, suddenly turned tense when a middle-aged woman was threatened with arrest by police for simply filming. In an area with no posted restrictions, she was recording public officials, a right protected under the First Amendment. This moment is a wake-up call. Always stay calm, turn on your camera, record everything, and ask for the officer's name and badge number. You are not required to show ID unless there is reasonable suspicion. Know the law to protect yourself. Now, let's move on to the second video.
Already 161? The farm building's right there, the green one. The black fence. Oh! Look, there's stuff right here. Could you stay back? You can record me, it's fine. Just do it on the sidewalk with it. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Like I said, always record me. Record me over there, alright? You can record me. you're from over there. Because you're kind of distracting me. There's a lot of people here.
How I'm distracting you?
I'm talking to you, and I can't.
You don't have to talk to me. You can stay
You're
over there.
distracting me. It's for my safety.
I'm not
Over
distracting
there.
you, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'll be respectful as much as I can. All right, Officer Santana Ford. We're doing an investigation. This is a part of the investigation. I need you to go on the sidewalk. This is not the sidewalk. I need you to go to the sidewalk.
Listen, I'm not obstructing your investigation.
You are.
I'm not.
I am telling you.
I'm not.
I'm giving you.
Why she not obstructing your?
I'm giving you a lawful order.
That's not a lawful order.
It is a lawful order to move to the
I
sidewalk.
don't consent to your lawful order.
Well, you're about to consent. I'll put you in the back of the seat.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
You gonna go to the side, or you gonna?
It'll be a fine on the city, not me.
Listen. What are you talking about?
I'm not obstructing your investigation.
A street lawyer?
No, what are you? A street cop?
Yeah, I'm a cop.
Yes. Okay, that's great.
Listen, man, listen, we're talking.
You're gonna move to the side or not?
They came over here talking to me. I didn't say nothing to none of these officers. Get your supervisor here. Get your supervisor here. It's a whole barrier between us, bro. What do you mean I'm behind you?
This is an investigation. She's an investigation.
We have a whole bunch of narcotics here.
So
these
you
people
wanna
are
move?
involved.
Okay, that's fine, bro. Y'all can do. I didn't come and say anything to you.
You don't have to say something.
My presence shouldn't be a threat to you. You got a gun on you. You got a taser. You got all.
It's legal now, by the way, as long as you're not.
But you have a gun on you, open carry. How am I a threat? You can tell I'm not a threat.
Record me. I don't care.
No, you can't give me a directive order to stand over there, brother. This America.
Please do it.
You can do your investigation. I'm standing right here.
Look. I'm gonna talk to her. Right? I go like this. You're a threat to me, right?
You did that. I didn't do that.
Just stand over.
Just because you want to talk to her, you can't give me a direct order to stand over here for nothing, bro. Yeah, pay me. Thank you. That's a good. What's your name and badge number?
I don't sacrifice my safety.
What's your name and badge number?
Cabrera 4441.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's professional. That's a professional right there. Carrera is a professional, guys. These other two officers is tyrants, man. They forget that they work in America. They think they work in Nazi Germany or somewhere.
Hey, this guy called back or what?
Threatened me with arrest because I didn't want to stand on the sidewalk. This is crazy, man. And this is what we got to deal with in our community. All right, the guys probably did something they ain't supposed to do, but I'm doing something I'm legally bound to do. This is a protective activity that I'm doing right now. I'm just recording officers in their official capacity. And they all come bomb rushing me. I didn't commit no crime. But they want to put me on a crime by threatening me, by putting me in cuffs and behind a squad car. Think about that. See, we give these guys a gun and we give these guys a badge, but they don't respect it.
Hey, wait a minute. You get the fentanyl and the cocaine on the camera?
No, I'm narrating on my camera. I'm narrating to my audience. I said those guys may have did something wrong, but I'm talking about the wrong that the officers did by giving me unlawful directive orders to move on the sidewalk. He didn't ask me. He didn't ask me or he didn't ask me. They directed me to move. I'm telling you. But see, you addressing me. You addressing me.
You're right.
You're right, yeah. I'm talking to the camera.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
They sent you over here to check on us again?
Huh?
They sent you over here to check on us again?
Check on y'all. Give a damn about y'all. Don't give a damn about y'all. Damn my trophy. I saw my bike. Didn't you just see my bike out? I'm on the phone.
No, yeah, I remember. Just like the other thing you did 2 blocks away.
And this guy asked me,
Get that damn petition written up on these trucks to come back around here.
this guy asked me, was I a street lawyer? Because I know a little bit of my rights. See how fast they are ready to violate your amendments? Look guys, we got more cars showing up. Back up. And this is a sergeant. How you doing? Huh? What's your name and badge number?
You have a lot of data.
What's your name and badge number?
45372, Nevada.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching today's video on the Mr. Right channel. On a sweltering afternoon in Surrey, a city where over 60% of the population is above 50 and often regarded as a peaceful retirement haven, a middle-aged woman suddenly became the center of confrontation after being threatened with arrest just for holding a camera. In the second video, amid a crowded street, a determined citizen refused to leave the sidewalk and firmly demanded his rights, leaving a police officer visibly unsettled. Both situations were not only tense, but revealed a harsh truth about public awareness of civil rights. According to the Brennan Center, up to 63% of Americans are unsure when they are legally required to show ID to the police. That gap in knowledge leaves people vulnerable to unchecked authority. Always remember, unless you are being lawfully detained or there is a clear legal justification, you are not obligated to show your ID. You have the right to record police officers performing their duties in public spaces, as long as you are not physically interfering. Most importantly, stay calm, record everything, and ask for the officer's name and badge number to keep a legal record. Have you ever faced a similar situation? Share your experience in the comments below. Don't forget to share this video to help others better understand their rights. And follow the Mr. Right channel to keep exploring real-world encounters where law and civil liberty collide, because every frame can spark a shift in public awareness.